Hey guys, my name is Miska and welcome to Overwatch Central. So today we're gonna take a look at a PTR patch. So a new patch hit the PTR just yesterday. Blizzard posted some patch notes that included documentation of changes we've all been wanting for a long time, including but not limited to fixed an animation bug that caused Widowmaker's knees to snap together when jumping, and fixed a bug that caused Ana's sidearm to emit a bright light when viewed in the hero gallery. On a slightly more serious note though, this patch looks mostly like a bug fix patch on the outside. Whilst this is most likely to prepare for BlizzCon patch additions to the game, there were actually more changes that were made, but are undocumented. Most of these are UI related or have to do with visuals, but let's go through all of them since Blizzard didn't. Starting off with the Spectator mode, which has been updated a little bit. There's some new UI. As you can see, the top bar has kind of changed a little bit. Everything's a lot clearer now. It's a bit easier to see everything, just a bit more contrast and so on. And it's kind of a nice change overall. It gives you a better overview of all the heroes. You can see the percentage of the ults and all that stuff, of course. And you can also see what aura that Lucio is active, if it's speed or healing, just above his head. Some good changes and improvements to the Spectator system for sure. But around the time that the PTR patch went live, and the Spectator system as well, Jason Baker, the lead observer for Overwatch, tweeted, "You ain't seen nothing yet," sort of teasing and suggesting that there will be more and better changes at BlizzCon 2 and for the Overwatch World Cup, which we've kind of been expecting already, and I'm looking forward to seeing more of the Spectator system and just having that system be even better. Moving on though to hero changes and Winston, and his bubble actually has an HP indicator now. This has been asked for a long time, and it took 1.5 years to actually add this into the game, which is a little bit odd since other barriers have had their health displayed on screen similar to this for a long time. The community has asked for this for a while as well, and the latest thread on r/Overwatch asking for this was actually made just over 2 days ago, so pretty good timing for whoever made that thread. But yeah, I'm glad that Blizzard have added this. Even though the barrier doesn't really tend to stay up for that long, it's still kind of useful, I guess. On to the next hero, which is Mercy, and she has had her beam changed. But just visually though, so do not worry. Some of you might have gotten excited here thinking that Mercy was actually changed from a sort of hero balance perspective, but no, this is just a visual thing for her beams, and it might be to differentiate this from the Orisa ultimate beam a little bit more, at least for the damage beam. But yeah, overall the healing beam is just more split into two than before. It might be so it spreads out a bit more, but it's still easy to spot, so it's easier to find where the Mercy's at. Or maybe it'll be harder to spot, I'm not quite sure since I haven't actually played a proper match with this. But what I'm hoping is that this is in preparation for other Mercy changes or something along those lines. Anyway, the damage beam is also sharper and a little bit more sort of electric than before. You can see what I mean on screen right now. But yeah, no huge changes here, but I thought I'd include this since, again, Blizzard didn't include this in the patch notes at all. We also have a Lucio UI change, which is very minor, but yeah, the amp it up bar on screen actually slides a little meter up as the effect comes into action. You can see it next to the speed or healing song sort of icon here, and I don't really see why Blizzard would add this just out of nowhere, but hey, it's still a change that wasn't in the patch notes. It doesn't really do anything, it's not really useful, but I guess it's there to just have a visual indicator that the ability has been activated rather than just the audio indicator. Anyway, moving on to the final thing, which has to do with Roadhog, and Blizzard have finally taken nerfing Roadhog seriously and just removed him from the game finally. With Roadhog gone, Jeff is hopefully satisfied with the hog removal project of theirs and can now focus on fixing Mercy or something like that. So at least we're making progress in that area, I guess. Jokes aside though, Roadhog has been disabled on the PTR and you can't pick him, you can't play him. Even on the practice range, you just can't play Roadhog at all. And this is because there was a bug with him that would cause server stability issues. Roadhog will return to the PTR at some point when this bug is fixed, but Blizzard haven't really said when. But yeah, you can't play Roadhog right now. Alright, I think that is pretty much it for all of the PTR changes that were undocumented. There might be some more stuff, some smaller stuff here and there, but these are the more obvious ones if you just go through all the heroes and you just check what might have changed. Again, a lot of this is visual and UI stuff, and the actual patch notes, which I'll link down below, contains a lot of bug fixes, but not a lot of this stuff. Either way, all those bug fixes and so on, like I said, may be in preparation for a patch that will launch after BlizzCon, usually on the Tuesday after BlizzCon. So that will be Tuesday the 7th of November. So yeah, looking forward to that. Alright, that's it for this video though. Thank you very much for watching. Do like the video if you enjoyed it and subscribe for more Overwatch content as per usual. Until next time though, take care and we'll see you then.